going to. I'm just putting the pause on streaming until I can get all my shit together. So, just hanging out with you tonight.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Engineer Diesel is live. Yeah.
It is, in fact, a thing.
Hmm.
Okay. And now we'll bring up Stardew. Yes, we want to run it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
So I wish there was like a mute button on the mic itself. That would be nice.
Oh, is there a shortcut, like key combo you can use for it?
I suppose maybe. I never really messed with micros or macros before. But if I watch the stream on.
Okay, let me know when you are ready to jump in.
I am ready. Hang on, my friend Jess wants to watch. I'm not streaming, but she's gonna pop in your stream, so I'm just gonna link you her stream.
Engineer D. Oh no, I changed it. Never mind. Sorry. Yeah.
I just copied the Twitter link. So.
Yeah. No, I need to get my engineerdiesel.com back up and running. I need to get a proper link forward in there. But once I do, then everything will be good.
Actually, let me pull up your stream too. That's a thing. That's a thing I could do. Since I'm not bogged down with my own shit, I'll probably handle it. Alright!
Here's to hoping.
Yay! I'm gonna put you in the second monitor. Hi! Hi, Jess! Hi! Sorry, I have Alex's stream pulled up, so.
Save the Star Whales. Okay, nice name.
Yeah, it's a nice name. She's got nice names. All right. So yeah, I'm ready when you are, dude.
Okay, loading up now.
Wait, no, I didn't want to load. I wanted to co-op. Quap. Or cop. Or coop.
Just a reminder, first day of fall.
Alright. Okay, so we gotta get seeds. That's what we gotta do. Oh,
Guy has joined.
Why am I in the big house? Well, there's a kitchen. We have. Oh wait! Holy biscuits!
You get one too?
I have a kitchen too! Oh my gosh! That's so neato burrito! Hi, chickens! You are all so cute. And named after, Betty. That's right. Our stellar naming job.
How do we end up growing a rock in the middle of the
Every season changes, you get lots of debris, and one of the thingies is that rocks show up. All right. Oh, I got jam. I be jamming. I be jamming. Bloop de bloop. All right. Oh, we grew a tree. So you have no upgraded equipment yet, right?
Watering can.
Okay, I think we need to get you the next item. Your choice on what you think you want to do more. I mean, if you like mining, probably the pickaxe. Alright, I'm gonna go and get some seeds.
Well, that was a waste.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do bundle shit. So Jess, the game we were playing was called Astroneers or Astroneers, and it said Astroneers. That's the word. That's the word that it's called. Yes. It's really fun. It's early access, but for what they have is there's a lot going on.
That's good.
Yeah. Just like your avatar.
Thank you. And thank you for keeping me keyed up on that. Still bouncing around.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, I don't... Yeah, don't worry about it.
What are you doing in the bushes, chicken? Chicken.
Chicken's doing bushy stuff. Okay, what do we need for the bundle? For the animals. Fall. Okay, we need corn, we need eggplant, we need potato... Oh, yams. And pumpkin. Okay. So we need eggplant.
Are there any mushrooms you want me to save, or just sell them all?
I think we can just sell them all for now.
Oh, okay.
And yams.
Same with mayonnaise?
So you can sell the mayonnaise.
Oh,
I mean, I
okay.
guess we could look and see what we can make with mayonnaise.
Oh, we will do that with the next one.
Alright.
Sell a rock.
Great turnover for rocks. Not really. Hi!
Hi.
Alright. And... Oh shit! Titties! Okay, I got the sprinklers. That's right. Okay. So it's all... Hang on. And, tits. Okay.
What are people doing? Just leaving pumpkins everywhere?
So we're gonna take this back. And we're gonna... Okay. So... Buck, chicken buck. Okay, I'm just trying to think how we're gonna do this. Tits.
Oh, I need to turn it. Okay. That's why. It's been a while. Sorry if that weren't obvious.
You fine. Alright.
I was like, why can't I put bait in the crab trap? And then I realized, oh, because it's not bait yet. It's still just bug meat.
Alright. Let me just go ahead and just plant the shit that I have. Is that good?
Hmm. Ow.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I meant to click mute and didn't hit disconnect. This is why I would really like a...
I'm getting a cutscene.
Uh-oh! Those scenes need to cut it out. Ah. I can dream about being funny at least.
Sorry, my mouth is full.
Alright. Okay, so we want to do one... Tits McGee. Okay. Let me grab the seeds. Oh. Okay, do yams.
So there's a war going on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Plot. Where's the...
Oh, is the band starting to come together?
Get the band back together.
Not only are there pumpkins everywhere, everybody decorates their houses with like mushrooms and shit.
Yeah, they kind of get really into the season change.
Fall here is awesome.
Yeah. And they even got their own version of Halloween. I think they call it Spirits Night or something like that.
We were gonna do Summerween.
I remember that.
We got a watermelon fort and everything.
Aww.
And then...
You can still do Summerween.
Nah, we missed it.
Well, it's a fake holiday. You could choose any time in summer to do it.
Yeah, but then it's just goofy. I mean...
It's just Alex.
Where am I going? It's only... Oh, I'll help you water.
It's okay. I'm almost done. So, with the sprinkler, we'll still have to water the corn. And I actually have 9 more sprinklers. So, I'm going to try to see where else I can put these. I guess right here. And right here. Right here. Okay.
Wow.
Here on the farm, doing farmy things, like growing stuff. All right. Okay, so we got that. So I got 6 more thingadoos, so I can put one right here.
So the sprinklers only go in an immediate circle around them then.
Yeah. I mean, these are the upgraded sprinklers. The ones the ones yeah, okay. The ones below these only go in a 4-way pattern.
Heh.
So I'm like, fuck that. I'll just wait for these. Save the materials.
Yeah.
We'll do one right here. No, we can't do it in there. I'm just trying to find the most optimal place for these things. Okay, here
We can go a little further or yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, right there. And right there, I think. Can we get a whole circle out of this? Yes, we can. Alright, cool. And then I got 2 more. Right here. One more. Oh. You know, I'm gonna get rid of this plant. Bam. Okay. We'll just put one here. There you go.
That has some overlap, doesn't it?
Nope. Oh, it does have overlap. I think that's right. Shoot.
Just one up.
Yeah, but then we don't have this corner. Oh well. Fuck it.
What corner?
Okay. This one right here. The one we're standing on. Can't till grass.
Okay, so how do you get rid of grass?
You can't. That's there. That's there forever.
Oh, that's... Alright.
Any decorations in this house? Oh, what the fuck?
What's wrong?
Oh, hang on. I got more seeds to plant. I got a few more pumpkin seeds to plant.
Alright, Well, do you want a hand with that, since,
Nah, I got it. It's like 6.
Should they be watered?
Yes.
Alright, then I will do that. Damn it. Why do I suck at this?
Oh, poor Alex. Ah, tits. Alright. Okay, fine. I gotta go to bed. Sleep time. Oh, was there any recipes or... No, I didn't mean to grab the table. Christ. No. Okay. Alright. There we go. Ooh, level 9 farming. Oh, now I get the iridium sprinklers. Well, I don't have any iridium, so that's kind of the point. So, gatherer. Bitch, fuck yeah. Woohoo! We made money, kind of.
4 gold for a rock.
Woohoo! That's more than not for gold. Aw, the prettiness. Alright. So... Shit. I'm trying to just... It's been a while, so I'm just trying to re-familiar myself with everything. Okay, so the black chest is where I'm putting all the main materials.
Oh, fuck me. Okay.
So, we don't have to water. We only got to water the corn. But yeah, other than that, we don't have to water anything anymore.
That's not quite true. There is a little bit we have to water.
Okay, little bit, yes.
Yeah.
But for the most part...
For the most part, it's just corn.
Yes.
And chickens, if the chicken doesn't move.
Chicken's gonna get chopped. Alright.
Smart chicken. Okay.
So if you so with our house, now that house are bigger, I mean you could do this before, but we can buy wallpaper and flooring from Pierre. So if you want to decorate your place a little bit more, you can do that.
Mayonnaise makers. Oh yeah, pet the chickens.
Pet the chickens. They're good chickens.
I don't know where the 4th one is.
Might be in the thing.
There were none in the coop.
I am moving all the trees to my place because I like trees.
That's fine.
Trees are pretty great. My humble opinion.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Save the star whales.
Oh, Jess is good people. Jess is great people. I love you, Jess. Mwah, 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 mwah. Why do I have a beat? Oh.
There's the chicken. Camouflage chicken.
Alright. There we go. Let's go get more seeds. Dum, ba, da. Da, da. Ooh, blackberries. Nom nom nom. Is that a foraging for the board classroom?
I got a sea cucumber.
Nice. They're disgusting.
Well,
nobody likes them.
It's called a
Nobody
periwinkle, but it looks like it's basically a sea cucumber.
Oh no. There are sea cucumbers in this game.
Oh, are there?
Periwinkle, yeah, periwinkles are a type of shellfish.
Ah.
Alex should play Witch It with us. Yes, I keep telling him he should play Witch It with us. He needs to get it though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what else do we want to grow? Let's grow some... Oh, we need some of this. I know that. And we need some... Get some cranberries. And... bok choy.
Alright, I'm gonna go and add that to my wish list right now.
Yeah!
Damn it.
So we got a group going already, and honestly, that the game it's really fun. It's an early access, but I mean, it's just like we talked about it before. How a lot of games, you know, when you play with friends, it's automatically going to be fun, and a lot of games kind of just rely on that. But this is a way where I think it's like totally okay with how they do it, because it's basically just hide and seek. That's what it is. It has shape shifting and jiggle physics. Yeah, like prop hunt. I don't know if he knows what prop hunt is. I mean, I didn't know what prop hunt was.
Yeah, no, I haven't played it. Tiger trout.
Ooh.
Oh, that's stick. No thanks.
Highly accurate jiggle physics, yes. Indubitably. Almost too highly accurate. Let's play tomorrow. I mean, yeah, we could just chill out and play tomorrow.
We'll see how things are going. I might just throw down for and give it a shot.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. Alright. Okay, I can even get more seeds. I can't, though, because the place is closed. Damn it. Oh well.
Salmon.
Mmm.
Whoops. Also, whoops.
1, 2. Let me just count how many I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 more seeds. So, just something I'll do tomorrow. Alright, let me get a mushroom. Let me just do the fall forage right away. Yoink. I can actually grab all of these.
Fall cannot get here fast enough. I mean, like, here. Reality, here.
Yeah. I mean, where I live, June is still kind of summer monthy. So I mean spring monthy, so it's not so bad, but right on July 1st, that's when we basically get no rain for the next 2 months. So fun.
That's your big rollover.
Yeah.
Now for us, that usually starts around May. Somewhere in there,
Yeah.
drops off. And then just doesn't come back until, like, I don't know, October?
Christ. I don't want to water the thing. I just want to click on it. There we go. Fall foraging. Blink. 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 Bundle complete. And fall seeds. Alright, what else we got this? Exotic, winter, and... Oh, construction. That shouldn't be too hard. Exotic. Oh! There's one. Can we make tappers yet?
Give me a moment and I can find out. I want to say yes.
Yes, I can make a tapper.
Okay.
Alright. So I'm gonna tap some trees so we can start finishing off the foraging bundles.
Also, do you know if you're going to need any fish?
No, I mean you can. Has Linus given you sashimi yet for the recipe?
No, but I need to
Okay.
talk to him. I need to give him some more stuff.
Why don't you save some fish and I can make some sashimi, and that could be like a source of food for you. If you want. I do need to make some.
Let me go visit him. And,
Let's see here. I need copper. Is that all the coal we have? Do you have any coal on you?
no.
Okay, so that was something. Okay, I remember now. Okay. So I need wood.
Do our fridges hold food?
Yes, our fridge can hold food.
Okay.
Oh, just food? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I will stop trying to put food in the,
The fridge. Oh.
no, in the chests then.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mink. Map. Whoop. Shut up.
I'm gonna just keep giving Linus fish. And,
Yeah, he's cool with any kind of food. He's simple like that.
is it more likely that he'll,
I mean, he has his favorites like everybody else, but I don't know them off the top of my head because he's kind of easy to please, you know? You just tell him to open his mouth and fling whatever in there.
well, the literal phrase, beggars can't be choosers, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think he likes a certain type of meal that's really supposed to be filling. Alright, well, fuck. Okay, come on. Alright, Betty, bye. Sleepy time. Snorseyville. Boop, 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 boop.
So yeah, but is it more likely for him to teach you sashimi if you're giving him fish?
He's the only one that okay, you get recipes from people if you build up their friendship, the more hearts you get. So it's not so much when you eventually get his friendship meter full, he will teach you sashimi. Like, you don't have to give him fish to do that.
Okay. Well, even so, I've got it in easy supply, so I'm just going to be tossing it his way.
I wonder if we share, if I have my own fridge, or do we share the same?
Well, we have different houses, so I would expect we have...
Yeah. Yep, okay. So I got my own fridge, too. Alright, but I'm gonna, if you want to leave a couple fish, let me make some sashimi for you.
Okay. They are... Oh, we've got mail. Dear dude, I like to give my cows a special treat. They're such good girls and hungry too. Could you bring me one bunch of amaranth?
Yeah, I got the. I'm grown that, so.
We'll say yes. Okay.
Okay, so sashimi is in your fridge.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. I did kind of have to make a wall of grape thingies, but I don't think they're too bad in the way.
I don't think they're a big deal. Oops.
Yeah. Look at that! We're done! We're done! Isn't that easy?
That is easy.
Quite. We're not quite done. We got these little stragglers down here. Ooh.
Oh, I forgot about those. I'm sorry.
I got them. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna get some more seeds.
Let's look up here. For crafting, I just got a worm bin.
Ooh.
Why do you need gold in a worm bin? The fuck? It produces bait on a regular basis. Okay. Well, I don't need it right now anyway. So
oh no,
fuck
it's just one crafting item. You only need to make it once.
I know, but even so, why do you need that? It doesn't make sense.
You want to treat your worms right, dude. Just because they're squirmy and wormy, don't mean that they don't deserve the best.
To escape slower when you aren't reeling them in.
Worm inflation. Exactly, Jeff.
So this is your fishing bar.
Alright. Let me make...
Little tab and colorful stringers create enticing spike. Increases the biting rate when fishing. Fish can escape while collecting treasure. Also slightly increases the
so
chance.
much for me going to bed. Okay, Jess. Thanks for coming by. You sleep well, alright?
Oh, sorry. Well, you take care. Nice meeting you.
Alright. Why don't you... I guess you can't do that. Go be responsible, Jess. I should be in bed, but here I am. Jess! There was the whole thing that you wanted to do. She wanted to go to bed early and be responsible.
Well, it's her call. She's are you an adult? I'm making assumptions, so I figured I should ask before I open my mouth.
Well, she has a kid, so physically?
Sources say yes.
Is 30 and up? I don't feel adulty. I don't know. So, I guess. Kind of adulty.
I think it depends on who you talk to.
Okay, so I got one for that, one for that. We got one with big leaves around here. Where are those the big leaves? Oh! There's one. Alright, there we go. We got Tapper set out. So that's taken care of.
Where is the fourth chicken? Oh, here it is.
Well, let me go get just a few more seeds. And, oh, we got corn.
Do we?
A little bit.
Just on one?
Just on a... Oh, fuck. Come on. Chicken, get out of the way. I'm trying to collect corn.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I know what it looks like, I will keep my eyes open for it in the future.
Yeah, it's hard to see. Okay, let me take a look at them.
I'm 32, and I still feel like I'm 16, so for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, we're just... We're a big group of, shrugging adults. Legally. Alright.
I do a good job of staying on top of things.
You do! More so than me and a lot of my other friends. But you do.
Where's Sam? I need to find Sam. I have another can for him. Whatever, I'll bother with him later. Get more fish. Oh, damn it. I was going to build something and then I forgot. Whatever. I'll just head back a little early and take care of it. Are you allowed, like, one bobber and one hook on a fishing pole?
Yes. I think you're only... No, I think you're only allowed one lure. Alright.
That doesn't really make sense. Like, a bobber and a hook should be able to use together. That... whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's really only one I'm interested in anyway, so that's fine. What happens if I try to equip two at the same time? Will the other one just come off, or do I lose it?
I think they're one-time use.
What?
Yeah. I wasn't too thrilled about that either.
That is bullshit. So I'm gonna make a bobber. Like, some of this stuff requires gold. You're gonna throw fucking gold into the river and let a fish eat it? Like...
It's... Well, I mean, it's a way to where you keep needing material. I mean, it is a way to balance out the game.
I mean, not really.
Oh. Alright. Time to kill these little coal sprites. Come here, you little shits. They're actually quite adorable. And they are totally a Miyazaki reference. I mean, you can't deny that they are.
I mean, you could. Anybody could deny anything they wanted. You got flat earthers out there.
No, that's true. I mean, I would think the Earth is at least a sea cup.
That's, You're grasping a little bit there. Have you seen the one that's a picture of a flat basketball?
But where's the curve? Yuck, yuck. I don't know. I haven't seen that one yet.
It's a somebody took a basketball and gave it like fantastic lighting and got a camera with one of these lenses that zooms in super close, like to where you can see the fucking dust particles on the basketball.
Like macro, right?
Yeah, I think that's it. And they put it at I mean, it looks, because of how zoomed in it is, it looks like it's flat. And it's like, there we go, we just proved it, basketball's flat, everybody can go home now.
Oh god. I do kind of like people who troll the flat earthers. They're funny. There was one, I remember it being funny, but I can't remember what it was about. About how they went into a flat earther forum. And they posted a picture about something about the dinosaurs. And they got banned right away. I gotta find that. I remember it was funny.
It's like, sorry guys, you gotta try harder.
Yeah. I mean, for a long time I thought people were just being trolls, but people really do believe that, don't they?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. If I see it, it must mean, you know, it only exists if I see it, right? And if I don't see it, it must mean that it doesn't exist. That's how everything works.
I don't know. I can't. I mean, like, you know.
You can't even get in that mindset.
No. Because there are certain things that we literally cannot see. We can see the effects of, but we cannot see directly. Like electricity.
Yep, electricity.
Linus, where are you? I have fish for you. Come here, Linus. Linus, I want to give you fish. Where are you?
He might be in, sometimes he goes by the train station, by the hot place,
Hot Springs?
Thingy. Hot Springs, yeah. Sometimes he is up there.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try that. There he is, thank you.
Yay! Yeah, in the wintertime, he actually goes inside the hot springs, so that's a place to look for him.
I don't blame him, he kind of needs it.
Yeah. He's a cool guy. And if he's happy, you know, that's all that matters. He's not really, like, he's not dependent on anybody. I mean, yeah, there was that whole scene of him rummaging through trash, but, you know.
Well, it is trash. As long as he cleans up after himself, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically. I know people get weirded out about that, but...
I mean, if he wants it and they don't want it, then where's the harm?
Apparently this fish contains some copper ore.
What was it eating? Some pennies? Did it eat some pennies?
Maybe. Oh.
Oh, it's shit, it's 11:30. Probably should head back.
Uh-huh. So this this war that's going on, do we know what is it another nation or is it aliens or?
It's another nation. It's like a neighboring nation. And as for why, I mean, they don't give you too much. It's more like, it's stuff that goes on in the background, but it never actually becomes part of the plot.
I mean, it's not like it matters much, just the way they said the Gerudo or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, the Gerudo Empire. That's the bad guys. And I'm guessing maybe they're invading or something like that. I don't know. I mean, there's another game set to come out that takes place in the same world that has to do with magic schools and stuff like that.
Okay.
Called Witchbrook. Made by the same guy, so. Ooh, I leveled up in mining.
81 gold for a snail.
Hey,
This
that
place
snail
has
got it
some,
going on. All right.
Do you ever watch Loxton? Noggin?
Noggin. Isn't that a educational show?
He's a YouTuber.
Life Noggin? Is that what you mean?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of like the competitor for Game Theorist.
I mean, yeah, I haven't heard of him, but go on.
Anyway, he, after the trailer for Assassin's Creed, the Greek one that's coming out.
Uh-huh.
He, did a review on the wealthiest gaming NPCs.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you see the trailer for this like Greco-Roman Assassin's Creed?
I have not.
Okay, so the thing that you need to know is there are two people walking around the city. They're not royals, they're not whatever. They're just walking around the city. And one of the people has a yellow toga, bright yellow. Another one has one that is bright purple.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know how much purple dye cost at the time...
Oh, yeah, yeah. It was a royal color.
Yeah, he basically, like, did the math on it, and it's like, if you were to try and produce this in this day and age with, like, inflation and this sort of cost, you would literally have a robe that would cost $5 million.
Holy fuck! Oh my god.
And the just some merchants walking around town wearing this thing.
Oh, Jesus, that's a rich-ass merchant.
And not just that, you have two people right next to each other. So he's
wow.
going like, this place, wherever this is going on, like, this place must be fucking loaded.
Wow. Or maybe they just didn't do the research right.
Or that. I mean, like, that's probably it, but,
Yeah.
you know.
Still. Alright, hang on. A few more seeds. Let's do some sunflowers. Alright. How much is this?
Our current cash is 46666.
So 10 of that is the final backpack upgrade. Do you want to each get that?
That would be nice. That'd
Yeah,
be really awesome.
I think we can both afford. We both can afford it. So yeah, if you want to go into Piers and grab it, go nuts. I am.
Yay!
Yay! Less headaches. Dealing with inventory. Okay. Let's upgrade. That's before it's 11 a.m. Let's upgrade an item. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade. Maybe my hoe. I mean, you would need to upgrade something, but.
I'll see if they have a better fishing rod for sale.
Well, no. I mean, with Clint. The blacksmith guy.
Oh, well, I mean, does he charge you for it, or do you just give the materials?
You charge it for you too. But it's not expensive. Come on, chicken, move the fuck away. Come on, I want to plant a seed. Chicken, I am gonna give you such a spanking.
Well,
Come
the
on.
fiberglass rod can only use a hook. The iridium rod can use a hook and a bobber at the same time.
Okay, so I didn't know what I was talking about. But they are one-time use only. So. Heads up there.
It is 7,500 gold, though.
75. Ooh. Oh, you could afford that.
As long as you're okay with it. I mean, I would definitely, like, I end up using that a lot more than
Go nuts, dude.
most of the other stuff. Okay.
What I'll do is go get your iridium rod, and I will, go ahead and upgrade and something with Clint.
I'll just sell the old one later.
Alright. Let me... Do I have enough copper? No, I don't think I have enough copper. Tits, I don't have enough copper. Well, I can upgrade,
First catch with the iridium rod is seaweed.
Woohoo! I think I'll go maybe upgrade my my axe, and then I'm gonna go farm first, get some copper. Okay. I really want to get. Oh, we should look to see if we can get the horse. We probably can get the horse. We just need materials for it.
What does the horse take and what does it do?
The horse is a, sorry, it is. It's your way to fast travel around here. It's like a bike.
Ah.
Sorry, brain fart there. I'm not streaming, so I don't feel the need to constantly talk all the time.
I just caught a 16-inch anchovy. What the fuck?
Whoa!
How that makes any sense, I don't know.
Well, I guess that rod is, you know, pulling its weight. Alright, Ron, what do I need for, the coop? Stable. So it's 10,000 gold. Oh, a hardwood, okay.
And a 12-inch sardine.
Shoot, I should have upgraded my axe.
This makes no sense. These fish, they should not be this big. What is radioactive around here?
We are in a magical different land, okay? Maybe they just get anchovies that big.
That's true. Had a ring of bubbles, and I managed to catch one whole fish out of them. Yay.
Alright. Jess, are you still in the audience? If you are, you need to go to bed. I'm not here. Jess! What about this whole wanting to go bed early because you were tired and you need to do work and stuff like that? Whatever happened to that? Yeah, well, I'm ready now. Oh my god.
Got an actual sea cucumber now.
People hate them, and oh, no, actually the purple ones people like. But yeah, the yellow ones people hate, so don't give that to anybody.
I'll give it to Haley.
Yeah, give it to Haley. She is the worst.
So one of the funniest things I think that has come out of this whole flat Earth movement is somebody so desperate to make their theory work. They've come all the way around
What'd they do?
to making a flat round Earth theory.
A what?
It's called the ice ball theory, and that is the world as we know it is just one tiny disk on top of a sphere, and the entire sphere is ice. The entire sphere, the rest of the planet, is basically Antarctica. So...
How does that... What? How does that make more sense? It's almost like he's trying to make Discord work. In a way. 'Cause that's kind of what that is, right?
No.
Well, Discord is just is a flat Earth, though.
It is.
It's on a turtle, though.
Yes.
So they're kind of going for a similar thing.
Oh, you can only give somebody 2 gifts per week. Okay, never mind. Kind of, except not. I mean, it's still round. It's just one tiny spot on the top where the sun is, and the sun only thaws that one little spot.
Jesus.
If you look up like ice ball theory, then
I'll take a look at it because it's hard for me to imagine in my head, but because it's stupid. But like, do you ever get the sense that's somebody trolling, or is that legit somebody who's trying to prove a theory like that?
I don't know.
Like, I'm sure there's gonna be trolls out there who just kind of make the whole, just come up with the wildest stuff to make that movement even dumber.
Well, always.
Kind of one of the few times that trolls actually do good. Well, internet trolls anyway. I mean, I love a good troll.
I mean, I put the little caveat in my rules for a reason. Like, if you're funny, actually make me like, you do it right. No, I'm not gonna kick you out for it.
Nah.
No, most people are dickbags, right? It's like the people that label themselves as pranksters, and it's like,
Yeah.
nah, dude, you're
Prank, bro.
It's not a prank.
flank.
It's
No.
going and assaulting somebody.
You heard about that whole Daddy of 5 thing, right?
No.
Oh, that was a mess. It was basically the stepdad, or, I mean, no, it was all his kids. Shit, I gotta go up. Gotta go. They were all his kids, but like he had a second wife, and she was the mother of maybe like 3 of them or something like that. I don't know. But he basically pranked his kids, but he did kind of really cruel pranks where he made it seem like his kids were in trouble, and him and his wife would just scream at them. Like, what did you do? Like, only, screaming at them. And these kids were being torn apart mentally because the parents are basically exploiting them. And it was just, like, it was hard for me even to watch the news story. It was just absolutely awful watching these kids go. I did. He was awful. Yeah, it was one of the, like, I think I did a Facebook post around the time it became a controversy, but it was.
I mean, I understand. You have this big argument of like people should be allowed to raise their kids how they want. It's like, yeah, that's fine, but when you start like contributing to the detriment of your child, whether it be emotional, physical, or intellectually, then no, there's a point where it's like you just knock that shit off. It's not okay.
No. Well, he actually lost right to 2 of his, because his ex-wife or his ex-girlfriend, I don't know, she was trying to get her 2 kids back for a long ass time, but for whatever reason, he held Okay, I don't have a watering cans, so
I do.
let's see okay, well, I want to take care of those because I am upgrading mine. But she was trying to get back. She was trying to get back her kids from him, and she hated watching. She was watching his video, and she was basically seeing how he was abusing them, but there was nothing she could do. And his the second wife was actually telling her kids that that their real mom didn't love them anymore. And yeah, it was absolutely messed up. Like, she doesn't want you anymore. And
that's the point. Like, that in and of itself reaches the level of like psychologically abusive.
oh shit. It was, I mean, but she got them back. She eventually, because of this whole controversy, she got both of her kids back. Because it was a son and a daughter. Like, the dad was encouraging, because he had basically 3 other sons. And then this one son and this one daughter with this other woman. And he was basically encouraging his other sons to slap her, or like, hey, I dare you to slap your sister. And one of his sons bailed, like totally like slapped her across the face and caused her to cry. And then he looked at the camera and laughed, like, I can't believe you did that. It was absolutely horrible watching that stuff.
I seriously don't get how, like, that is the kind of shit that, like, it's not okay. Not any one way. And to not only, like, impact your child's development like that, but to just straight up use them.
I know.
That's... I literally don't understand how, like, as soon as it goes to court, you can't just, like, show this video and be like, you know, I'm sorry, not only does this woman deserve to have her kids back, the other one's like, I'm sorry, take them away from the parents, put them in a foster home or something. I know that sounds brutal, but it's like, the long-term effects of this are so horrendous.
No, it's awful. It's yeah, it's just it's absolutely terrible. But yeah, but the thing is, because he did all these videos, people called him out on it. Like, Philip DeFranco made a big thing about it, and I think H3 did a thing about it too. And they actually, when it started becoming a controversy, he actually took down all his videos. But that's the thing about the internet. People foresaw him doing this, and they actually uploaded, like, backlogged all his videos on another channel.
Oh yeah.
So he had all this evidence against him. So one time, so they did the whole kind of trend where they make their first apology is not a not apology, where they play the part as the victim, and they actually blamed, oh, if it wasn't Philip DeFranco, our family would be really happy. And but then their second apology, you can tell that the lawyers talked with them, and they basically became so super humble and shit.
Damage control.
Yeah, no shit. But yeah, he ended up losing custody of his 2 kids, and they were returned back to their mom, which is, you know, kind of happy ending there. But, you know, he rebranded himself as Family of 5 now, since he doesn't have 5 kids anymore. Since he can't be daddy of 5 anymore. But yeah, now he's like trying to just do a Let's Play channel or some shit like that. But I think it's like past the point of whatever.
Sorry if I'm a little brutal there, but I mean, like, this is really one of those things where it's like,
no, dude,
take his kids and castrate him. Like, that. This is not somebody who has any more business reproducing. He's already had 5. Leave it at that. Put him in somebody else's care, because he doesn't need to be.
I am 100% with you. I like when I'm like I said, I think I made a big Facebook post about it, because it just, watching this just shook me so bad.
when I when I said if I'm being a little brutal, I didn't actually mean it towards you. I meant it towards like anybody who might watch this in the future. You know.
Oh no! I mean, I'm saying that you shouldn't feel bad being brought into this awful father, because he definitely does not deserve to be a father. No, what I didn't say I didn't think you were being brutal to me. I knew that you were like being a little harsh probably to this guy, but I don't think he deserves any sympathy for what he did. I mean, there's a good chance that maybe he'll be better. Maybe he'll actually learn from this and be a better person. There's always that kind of hope there. But, it still doesn't, still doesn't excuse what he did.
He might be a better person, but again, it's one of these things where it's like, do you really wanna wager the future of the kids on that? I mean, he's already done enough damage. He has no business being around them or any other kids. You know, somebody who is that.
Or his wife. His wife was an absolute cunt too. Jesus. Telling a kid that your mother doesn't love you and want you anymore.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck? Who the absolute fuck thinks that's okay to tell anybody for any reason? Especially a little kid.
Well, I mean, it's clear that, like, the kids aren't getting to see her, so the mom is using this as a way to manipulate them and say, well, if she doesn't love me, then I don't want to,
I don't want to try to be with her.
Yeah, no, it's classic, like...
brainwashing.
Yeah.
It's just... Because they were getting a lot of views during the height of before their whole controversy struck, and they were definitely trying to like exploit everything as much, and losing 2 kids, because I guess the appeal of having this large family, they were trying to bank on that.
That's fine if you're keeping things safe and reasonable. Then cool,
Yeah.
But...
yeah. Don't do things that will start a controversy around you. How about that? Or at least, I mean, okay, that's not the most fair thing to say, because we do live in a kind of a call-out culture, a little bit oversensitive to stuff. So. Some people will throw controversies around any little stupid thing, but something like this is legit.
Yeah, no, it's. I was gonna say it's more than like don't do something that'll start a controversy. It's just don't do things that are hurtful.
Yes, exactly. That's a much better way to say it. 'Cause fuck.
And it's bad enough already if you're gonna go and attack somebody as a quote unquote prank when they're an adult, but when you have, how old are the kids?
Kids were probably, I think one maybe was in junior high. I think they're all in elementary school though.
Okay, so when you have somebody in their formative years, where, I mean, like, it's one of the things that I don't understand how like adults don't grasp this when they've been kids themselves. Like, you assume that what your adults are telling you is true, right? Like, you take it as a fact.
Yes.
And going like, oh my god, kids are so stupid, they're so gullible. It's like, they literally have no other point of reference to go off of from this. They're looking to you to be a teacher, and you're using this as the opportunity to break them. Like, I don't know what... Well, no. It's one thing to exploit them, but when you are going and causing trauma that can have, like, emotional or psychological handicaps that literally last the rest of their life. Like...
Well, you can tell that they just they don't see other people in general with much value. Like, if they, like, I don't know if it's so much as a kid thing. I think it's just a people thing.
Oh, well, no, it sounds like these guys are dirtbags. I'm just saying in general, like, to me it's astounding how certain parents will... Oh no, I did it. I already gave him... When does the week roll over in this game? Is it
Sunday.
Oh, okay, so well, it's Friday anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, whatever. Going up to Linus, like, I'll give him another fish, and then I go, I can't give him another fish. I don't.
Yeah.
Too many at
Yeah,
once. Okay.
yeah. You love someone too much, and this game stops you from it.
It stops you from abusing the system, is what it is.
Yeah, can't get people to like you too fast in this game. Arbitrary rules are a bit arbitrary, but you know, it's a game. It's making chores and farming fun, so it's gonna have to, you know, cut corners in some places.
Making chores and farming fun? I mean, like, by planting a field and then putting up sprinklers so we don't need to deal with them? What?
Well, the whole, you know... I have a point somewhere.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yes, you do. You're just being a silly.
The exact choice of words versus...
What, like I said, what was it? Sometimes I don't mean what I say or say what I mean. And you know that, but yeah, you still have fun with it anyway, and that's perfect. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. It's funny. I know that I don't make much sense most of the time.
It's all good.
Ooh.
Well struck. All I was getting at was, like, it's one thing to be a dick to a person, to an adult, because you're going to piss them off, and that's about it. But if you do something traumatic at the right point in a child's life, you will have permanently altered the path of their development.
Yeah.
And it's bad enough to go and do this to a random person, but doing it to your own kids for money is, like, you know...
Despicable.
Yeah, no. I there are things that are worse, obviously, but at this point, not by much.
No. It's a terrible thing to do. And yeah, that guy doesn't deserve his own kids. Even the kids he has with him, he doesn't deserve them.
No, neither of them do. Did you see the video of there was a kid who was trying to prank his dad? Oh, it's midnight. I'm gonna run home.
I'm gonna be in bed.
This kid is trying to prank his dad, and there's there's like a porch, it's a deck, and there's a railing on the deck, and just over the railing are a bunch of trash cans. So the kid sets up a camera way off to the side on the end of the deck, and he hides in the trash can. And when his dad comes out to take out the trash, he's gonna, like, jump out and scare him, right? Well, the dad's in a hurry, really isn't even looking, so he just hurls the trash can over the railing of the deck and just walks away.
Oh my god.
So this kid starts to jump out like, ha! And is immediately just tackled by this garbage bag and just crumples back into the trash can.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it is a little sad, but at the same time, it's like, kid, you did it to yourself. I can't feel too sad for you.
Backfired. Still funny. I mean, the result was still funny. So,
Yeah.
you know, bully to you there. Oh, we got eggplants.
Oh, yay.
I don't like them.
You don't like eggplants?
No.
For why?
I don't know, every time I had them, they were gross. I'm sure maybe if someone were to cook them in... I don't know, I just remember them being slimy. and not. I mean, I don't know. It might have been just a kid thing.
Is it more of a texture or a flavor thing?
You know, I don't even remember what eggplants taste like. So it's probably like it was probably a texture thing, and then me never just really challenging.
Do you like zucchini?
Zucchini.
Zucchini.
I like zucchini bread. That's about it.
Not zucchini themselves?
No, they're... I don't know.
Again, is it flavor or texture?
Because
if I remember, you have quite a big thing with texture.
I think the thing is, I like vegetables when they're raw. And when you can't really eat something raw, then like is zucchini anything like cucumber? Because I know I don't like cucumbers because of the texture. I mean, of the flavor.
The texture is kind of similar, but the flavor is very different.
Okay. Well,
technically, they're all related because, and I just found this out recently. Zucchini and cucumbers are both a vining thing. They're both a fruit, even though they're thought of as vegetables. But even more interesting, they're squash.
Oh!
Cucumbers are squashes.
Oh my gosh. Well, that kind of makes sense because seeds on the inside. I mean, that's like the whole thing with fruit is seeds on the inside. Like pumpkin's fruit.
Save the Star Whale says you don't like any veggies.
He doesn't like any veggies. I like some. I like carrots raw, not cooked. I like celery raw, not cooked. I like lettuce and cabbage raw, not cooked. I like there's more. Corn. I like corn. Corn's great. Corn's a starch. I know you're gonna say that, but it's kind of still in the same. Peas. I like peas. Jess doesn't even like peas. Ha! I got one up on you, Jess. Who doesn't like peas? Peas are delicious. They're like little round spheres of and I actually like them cooked. You fucking love peas? What? I don't remember that. I thought you hated them.
Although you overcook peas and they turn to garbage.
Oh yeah, that's true. Or canned peas are terrible.
That depends on how they're preserved.
Randy that hates peas. I thought you hated peas. There was something that you hated that was small and green.
There's something about like peas actually have a certain level of pH to them, if I remember correctly, and this will eat up metal cans. So they need to go and either treat the cans or treat the peas or something like that. And this causes them to just be kind of meh. So there's a way to recover some of that loss, if I remember correctly. But they're never gonna. I mean, like they're just they've been handicapped because of their you know. Yeah. Trying to stop them from eating through a can.
Yeah, that's true. Snap peas. I love snap peas. They're just peas in the snap, right? But I like them raw, not cooked. What else? Well, okay. What do you not like, Jess? There's gotta be some vegetable you don't like. Do you like Brussels sprouts? I hate Brussels sprouts. Like. They're not as bad as peppers, but just the smell of them makes me kind of go.
Well, that's, to be fair, that's a thing that a lot of people do.
Or asparagus. Oh, I hate asparagus. Another thing that just the smell is just so bad. Ugh. Love Brussels sprouts? You freak of nature. She likes tomatoes too, Alex. Can you believe that?
That I can. I mean, lots of people do.
Alex doesn't like tomatoes. So.
No, I do not. They are weird. Weird in the fact that they can be a nice additive for some dishes, like I like them on a burger or on a taco.
I like it.
But
I like them when the acidity is not low. Like I fucking love ketchup. I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Like burgers or tacos, tomatoes are great. something about that small amount enhances the rest of the flavor of the dish. But oh, and I like salsa. I'm totally fine with salsa.
It has to be blended for me. I need to be blended.
But tomatoes on their own, or that have a really strong tomato flavor, I don't know how to put it. It has sort of like an acid flavor, something that's reminiscent of blood in a way. I don't know.
Oh. Iron?
I not like iron. I really don't know how to put it. It's weird.
Jess likes asparagus too. Jess, what do you not like? I don't like eggplants, and I don't like bok choy. Okay. Well, I never had bok choy before, but I guess...
Bok choy
Eggplant.
is interesting. It's... If you can imagine something that's a cross between cabbage and celery.
Cabbage and celery. Actually, that sounds like pretty good. I would probably really like it raw, not cooked, but... doesn't sound too bad. But is that it? Is that really the only two things you don't like? It's not? It's not what? It's not good. Okay. Well, maybe I would like it. Maybe I would actually like a thing that you don't like.
You'd probably enjoy it raw. The flavor isn't really like celery. It doesn't have a strong flavor. It's very mellow. The base of the leaf is very thick and arched, kind of like a celery stalk. And then the top of the leaf is very wide, like a cabbage leaf. There's more flavor.
Like a bulb, right?
Huh?
There's like a bulb, right? Like a bulb? Like bulb shaped?
No, I mean, like, it's kind of wasted in shape, but a bulb, no, it isn't like... I don't know.
Other than that, bring all the vegetables. Ugh, you freaking nature. Is there a fruit you don't like? Like, I pretty much like every fruit. Except maybe papaya. Papaya definitely kind of can taste like vomit. If it's closer to being too ripe. And by that extent also cantaloupe, if it's... Like, I've had really good cantaloupe before, but sometimes I had really bad stuff, too. I don't really know what causes it to be good and what causes it to be bad.
For me, I don't care for fruits much in general.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that goes hand in hand with, like, not liking sweet things, you know? It's just kind of par for the course. No, come back here, fish, come back here. Oh, it
You
looks
don't like
like...
honeydew or... I'm sorry.
It looks like Shane and what's-his-face want my attention. Sebastian. Well, this fish had some coal for us. Yay.
I hate honeydew
Or
and I don't
Sam,
like
sorry.
watermelon. Oh, what? Honeydew and watermelon are tasty. I mean, I know Alex could probably agree with you because he just, as he said, he doesn't really like sweet stuff. But
I will say I definitely like honeydew more than cantaloupe. But I am allergic to both.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't know that.
Not horrendously, but...
Not as bad as avocados.
Similar reaction, but avocados are definitely worse.
I don't know what I would do if I was allergic to avocados.
I just take allergy pills and then, you know... eat.
Yeah. So I love avocados. Nom, 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 nom.
I tried mulberries for the first time the other day.
They're mulberry bush. That's how I know it. There's a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
I don't like melon and gelatin roll. Oh, I love Japanese melon. Like the flavor that they have around that. I really think that needs to become a flavor that needs to come to the States because it's such a good flavor.
Isn't it very close to honeydew?
It's, I mean, it's more. It's more. I don't know. Okay, I don't know the word to call it. It's more pungent. It packs a more punch than honeydew because honeydew can be pretty watered down.
That's
the
true.
melon flavor is the worst. Oh, just no, it's so good. It's like the best flavor. It's so numbing. So numbing in my tummy. Alright.
Does your endurance... Apple oatmeal? Yeah.
Must be instant timer, right? Made it at my desk. Yeah, if she made it at her desk, it's instant oatmeal could be pretty good.
That's another thing I don't really... carbs in general, starches. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, okay, my favorite is probably corn, then potatoes, then rice, and generally like wheat and oats. The grains are down very, very bottom rung for me. And yeah, I know rice is a grain, but it's still a little bit more enjoyable to me.
I would say it's a lot different than bread. Excuse me. Yeah, we're pretty much like, I have a horrible sweet tooth, and I love those carbs. Pretty much anything horrible for you is what I'm like, oh, give me all of it. And then anything good for you is like, oh, no thank you. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I have the palate of a 3-year-old, and I never grew out of it. And the only thing that I hated but ended up loving was onions. Maybe mustard. I'm still kind of on the fence with mustard, but yeah, I don't like being a picky eater. I much would rather like more food, especially the ones that are typically supposed to be good for you. But no, I gotta be this fucking 3-year-old don't want to eat my veggies for life. That's what it's gotta be.
Driftwood, 0 gold. Okay. Now why is that? I'll get money for rocks, but I don't get paid for driftwood.
Because driftwood is trash.
It's still wood.
I mean, yeah, but it's, you know, I don't know. It's considered trash in the game. Alright, just gotta water a few things. And then...
tortillas!
Oh. Rice is my number one, because yeah, you're biased. Jess is half Vietnamese. So her mom didn't really grow up in Vietnam, so it's not like she has, like, from what I don't know too much, but I don't know if she grew up with a lot of Vietnamese food, but you know, she definitely has that kind of ancestry connection there.
Ah. Pet the chickens.
Oh, the chickens. Did you grow up with a? Because I know, your mom was adopted. But was she ever, like, were you ever exposed to Vietnamese food or any kind of cultural stuff, or was she or were you growing up at all? Alright, so I gotta figure out what I want my product. Because I guess I can get a few more. Asian dishes were common. Vietnamese food was occasional, mainly because the ingredients were hard until recently. That would probably be a hard thing to come, like, and yeah, until recently, probably wouldn't be. I don't want to give too much. I don't want to disclose too much about your family, but considering how, you know, America's relation with Vietnam hasn't always been super great. Ingredients from Vietnam probably haven't always been super available. You took an ancestry test? Tell me what you got. I mean, I know you're supposed to be like a hodgepodge, because apparently something on your dad's side. You're part Chinese too. Holy crap! I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I don't know. Like, I think it's really cool. I'm surprised in the way that I think that's really, but I think that's totally, you know, a plausible thing. But I think that's awesome. I mean, that you know, pandas are your favorite animal, so there you go, right? That's where your love of pandas come from. Probably doesn't work like that, but you know. Sorry that we're having a conversation for stream chat.
It's okay. I'm just sitting here playing a game, hanging out, enjoying the conversation, being a creeper, and learning about people's personal history.
Oh, she's pretty open. Like, I don't feel like she seemed to be pretty. I asked her a few times, and she's pretty cool.
Good, good.
I mean, you guys actually have like she built her PC.
Yeah.
So she knows the ins and outs of PCs a lot better than I do. Like, I don't want to say, oh, you guys have so much in common because computers work, but you know, she's into nerd culture too, so she's cool. I think you guys would get along.
Nifty. Oh, where's Sam? I have a can to give to Sam. Where is he?
Friends becoming friends means more friends for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, thanks, Brooke. Yeah! Jess is a sweetie.
Is Sam at work? No.
Jess, didn't you also say that you were part Native American too on your dad's side? Like, I remember when we first met, you kind of said you were this big hodgepodge, and a lot of it was on your dad's side. Alex is a descendant of Sir Francis Drake, so he's got some cool ancestry stuff too. That was apparently a lie. No Native American. I mean, that doesn't really surprise me much either. Because that stuff is, like, people can make claims like that all the time. And then, you know, word of mouth goes, and, you know, one little white lie ends up being kind of like the reality people base stuff on. Exactly 50-50 with British and Asian. Oh, well, that's cool.
I would like to get, you know, checked out at some point. I don't know how much it costs now, because I know
it's actually gone cheaper. Because I know it used to be over. Sorry, go ahead. I cut you off.
Yeah, no, it used to be monstrously expensive, but yeah, it would be nice to find out.
You spend 100. I know the one that you should probably do is Ancestry, because 23andMe, I don't think covers as many bases as Ancestry.com. That's what I heard. Yeah, I would like to know too. The only problem is that you do get kind of put in the system.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they caught the Golden State Killer, actually. Was and have you heard of that? Heard about that yet, Alex?
Yep.
Yeah. So the Golden State Killer, he didn't submit his ancestry, but they found other people that had similar DNA to his from crime sites, and they found out okay, so these are who are related to these people who have similar DNA, and there's actually this guy who's a former cop who lives in that general area, so connect the dots, and that's how they caught him. So, I mean, it was good. This was a case where being in the system was a good thing, but still, kind of shows you that, once you're in there, you're kind of in there.
Always read your privacy policy, people. It's important.
Yeah. You did 23andMe. It broke down for... Oh, that's good. Maybe 23andMe was more expensive. I don't know. It was a while since I looked up that stuff. But yeah, it would be cool to do it. I mean, everybody updated their privacy policy. And that was all because of Facebook's things, right? That was the thing that triggered it?
That was part of it. There's also this law that just went through there's one that just went through in, I think it was Great Britain, that Facebook actually went and, I believe, moved their official headquarters from Ireland to here. At least that's what I was hearing. Because then the company would no longer be based in the UK, and they wouldn't have the same restrictions imposed on them. Or something along those lines. But
I thought Facebook was always an American thing. Like, Zuckerberg's American.
I know he is, but I read something about them moving their headquarters from Ireland in response to some of the policies that were being enacted there. And there's also, like, the whole UK changed their privacy policy, or their policy on sharing people's personal information. And a lot of companies that... Oh, there's Sam. I don't know, come back!
Just says, well, as long as you're not murdering people, I don't see a problem with it. And she says, no, it was a law in Europe.
Well, I know there's another one that's going through in Europe now, although this new one hasn't been enacted yet, and that's a bigger deal, where it's basically like, you think the whole net neutrality thing is bad, this new one for the European Union is going to be fucking...
terrible.
Basically, it's shutting down fair use.
Oh my god.
Like... Oh, there's an owl. How nifty.
Fair use as in, like, people able to,
If you... Literally, one of the things on this is if you put a link on Twitter or Facebook to a magazine article, the company that published the article has the right to charge Twitter or Facebook royalties for having the link featured.
What the fuck?
So to be clear, you have to pay them to give them advertising.
Okay, that's bullshit. How are they gonna think that, like, people aren't gonna do anything? Like, it's like the connectivity that makes the internet so great is gonna basically come to a halt. Nobody's gonna share anything anymore.
Yeah, no shit. And if you think that's bad, imagine what's gonna happen to all the different YouTube videos out there that function under fair use.
Ugh. But this is for the UK though. But
no, European Union.
Oh. Oh, it's going to happen for Europe, but do you think it's going to be something come after America too?
Well,
eventually?
This is where it gets squirrely, is because, like, we're over here, we can still do our stuff, But does that mean YouTube is going to go and have to pay like certain companies money if these companies are over in Europe, or if the viewer who is watching it or links it is over in Europe?
Jesus.
So if this does pan out that way, then like a bunch of different websites could potentially be split in half between European users and the rest of the world, because imagine for Twitter, like if somebody's a user in the UK, like they have something that filters links and doesn't let them post or view them, whereas over here it's fine. You know, stuff like this, or certain videos on YouTube that are no longer European friendly, so they just can't be viewed.
So basically, it's going to be like there's going to be like a YouTube UK version.
I don't know. That's the big thing, is nobody has an answer to this other than like, don't let this fucking shit get through. I mean, like, that's really the only way I can see this being viable.
I don't understand how companies see this as something that's good, that's good. Like, they see it, they obviously want to try to get as much money as they can, obviously, but, like, it's not going to happen when people aren't going to share anything.
No, and that's the big problem, is, like, the guy who passed this law, he was leaving the European Union. So he just kind of, like, tossed this out last minute as he was shifting over to a different position.
Christ. Fuck off, dude. I hope they don't get it passed. Like,
no.
It's bad enough that net neutrality got passed here. Or the end of net neutrality got passed here. Which... You seem to be you're rightfully pissed off about it, but you seem to have this nugget of hope that everything is going to go wrong and they're going to revert back to how it was.
Oh yeah, if things go far enough south and you start like seeing, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff that says the economy is like it's lining up for a downturn, and exactly what's going to go and trigger this, nobody's quite sure. You know, there is this. How do I... Whatever. Hold on. Bushes are full of them. Can you pick some? But I lost my basket. Can you help? Linus wants blackberries. I got you, Linus.
No, he doesn't want blackberries. He wants you to find his basket.
Uh-oh.
And I know where it is. It took me a while to find it the first time I played this, so I'll show you where it is. It's actually pretty close.
Alright, give me a minute to take care of the chickens.
Alright, I'm gonna just water.
Chickens, what are you doing? Just leaving your eggs all over the floor.
You want to close them. If you want to.
Oh, I don't care. I'm being facetious.
Oh, okay.
Eat large egg? No. What is wrong, cat?
Given people anything.
Hello, Zungus. You feel better now?
Alright, you ready?
Affirmative.
Right, follow me. And there it is. Like, how are we supposed to fucking find it?
How did you lose it all the way out here,
yeah.
Linus? Linus, what were you doing?
Well, do you remember the salmon berries? No, the same thing is going to happen except with blackberries. So, you see over here?
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and pick those. So, yeah, it's good to make like little rounds once in a while because blackberries are, same thing. Nice to have for... actually, I'm gonna go back and get some iron.
Last minute snacks.
Yeah. And someone gave me a black bass. Did they give you one too?
A what?
A largemouth bass? No, it doesn't sound like it. Never mind. Alright.
No.
Never mind. Alright.
Anyway, yeah. I don't
Let's
know.
go.
It hopefully, I mean, like, you know, I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping that you know, dropping net neutrality doesn't make a damn bit of difference.
That's awfully hopeful.
Yeah, you know. But looking at the way that things had been going, I expect it will become a mess eventually.
It's just a shame. Like, you know, how we always seem to be fighting against corporations and stuff like there's always a fight against them. And it's just exhausting, man. That you know, and like that, and the thing is, this was a long time coming. Like, I remember SOPA, I remember it seemed like something that was just eventually going to happen. They kept pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, and
well, it's still
you know,
the internet still cannot be outright censored.
no.
So that's good.
But you know, they definitely can control as much as they'll try. Like, fucking Comcast, man, absolute worst.
Yeah.
Like I have Spectrum. I think that's who you have too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Spectrum is not as bad as of a headache, but still pretty bad.
They're a mess.
Yeah. Like, I remember when we used to have Optimum, and then even before that, we used to have like, it's funny how anybody who tried to start out small eventually just gets bought up.
It's, I mean, like, the big thing is they, honestly, like, everybody has this idea of, you know, oh, I'll go and, idea of, you know, we'll start up our company and we'll sell some stock and that'll give us capital to get rolling. And it's like, okay, that's fine if you use that to start, but you have to eventually go and buy that shit back or somebody will take you over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, why don't you leave your pickaxe and, well, what item do you want to upgrade? Like, why don't you leave me one of your tools and I'll upgrade it for you, since
Let's see
your
here.
own shit.
What do I... probably the axe would be one of the ones that is the biggest difference.
Okay, well, why don't you leave it in the chest for me and I'll do it for you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Yeah.
You have the materials for it, yes?
Oh yeah, I've been making materials. I've been pretty much just focusing on upgrading it.
Okay.
Because I can't really go deeper in the mine until I have a pickaxe. But yeah, I got the steel axe now, so I can take care of this hardwood. Jesus. Okay. That back then. So I can't go mining for the next couple days, but I'll find some other stuff to do.
I'm just going fishing. Oh, I got an artifact. I forgot. I need to drop that by the museum. Okay. I'll go do that.
Yes. Yes. Um. Oh, warm. All right. Anything tapped yet? Doesn't look like it.
Oh, look who it is. Hello, dude. Same to you, Elliot.
Oh yeah, I can get all the hardwood now. Yay. We can get rid of these stumps that are all over the fucking place.
New reward! I got a futon bear and some ancient seeds and a recipe for ancient seeds.
Oh, the ancient seeds were something I donated, but yeah. Because it's multiplayer, we each get it.
Did you grab your futon bear yet?
No, because that's something that you just got, so I haven't been there yet.
Oh no!
What did you do?
I shook a bush for blackberries and they just came off the side and dropped in the river.
Oh no. That happens.
Abigail, come here. I have blackberries for you. I don't know if you'll like them, but I'm going to try. She didn't care for them.
I am going to make the, I am going to shoot to make the whatchamacallit, the stable for the horse. Because I think that will be I mean, we need to get a barn for cows and stuff like that. But I'm kind of tired of walking everywhere. So, that's my reasoning. Oh, I need to get Linus's basket too. Put that there. Alright. Actually. Yeah.
So do we just fast travel with a horse, or does it just allow us to move more quickly, or...
Move more quickly. You're riding a horse around.
Okay. Do we each need our own horse?
I'm going to build one stable and we're going to find out.
Okay.
Hopefully we each get our own horse. That would be the ideal situation.
Or, I mean, like, if we share a horse, like, you know, one house upgrade, and then we both have kitchens.
I mean, I guess we can get 2 stables.
Just do one for now. I mean, like, we'll figure out what's going on.
I know. We'll eventually figure it out. But I know we need wood, stone, and hardwood. So I'm just gonna be cutting down some trees, because deforestation, it's a pastime.
I can try and collect some stone tomorrow, because I'll have my pickaxe.
Yeah.
But the wood's gonna be all up to you.
Yeah. I'm actually tired. Okay, well that's good. At least I used my energy efficiently. Because that hasn't really been what was going on. Let me just put some stuff. I am going to be a naughty cheat and actually look up what I'll need for the stable, because I don't really want to run all the way back to Robin's place just to figure it out. This is why I like playing in window mode. Alright. 100 hardwood and 5 iron bar. That's actually... I have it. I think I have all that. No, I got 70. But I should have, yeah, I'll be able to get a tomorrow, I think.
That's like nothing compared to...
It's 10,000 gold, too, though. That's the catch.
Oh, okay, so it's expensive. But I mean, like, so is the kitchen.
Yeah.
And the silo wasn't cheap either, but they required, like, tons of materials.
I guess it's nice because they made it easy, so because you know people want to move around and shit. All right, I'm in bed. I'm a snoozling.
Okay, hold on.
How much longer do you want to be playing tonight?
I can go till 1. Then I need to wrap it up.
Okay. Cool bean. Beans that are
futon. But the futon bear in the corner of my room.
Aww.
There.
Alright.
Angry chicken. Rooster. Whatever.
Alright, what do we got? Oh, cranberries. Oh, and that amaranth thing is done.
1 week from today, we're holding the Stardew Valley Fair in the town square. It's the biggest event of the year, drawing people from all across the country to our humble town.
Shit. When is it?
1 week from today. If you'd like, you can set up a grand display for the event. Just bring up to 9 items that best showcase your talents. You'll be judged on the quality, diversity of your displays. 9 a.m., don't miss it. Alright, thanks for the notice, Lewis.
Okay, I fucked up. I was supposed to save some... I mean, it's really hard to win your first year, but I should have been saving some gold star items.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
I've got some gold star fish.
I don't think fish actually gets you... I think... Because Mayor Lewis doesn't like fish. Or doesn't like the smell of fish.
Oh.
So I don't think those actually get you good scores. But produce does. So if you get any gold mayonnaise, maybe save that to the...
Okay.
Oh, also, here. Here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, that's what you give to Marnie.
I can do this thing.
Yes. I got the ancient doll. Nice. I can give that to him. Alright. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop on the stone. Yep. I got a cutscene with the harp! Oh, guy, I was just about to write you a letter.
Save the Star Wheel says, I'm still here, bahahaha.
Just go to bed. You see, my records indicate that you're due for your annual checkup. The doctor needs to check me out. Up. Check me up, not out. Check me up.
Why not both?
No. There's no to be worried. I'll be quick and painless. Please follow me. Alright. I'll let you check me out. I'm up. Up. Check me up. Okay, hold still, please. Holding still. Say, ah. Okay, you can stop. Well, don't say it like that. I just need to check your vitals. Ooh. Check away. Your pulse is high. You really... I'm out of breath for working on the farm. Okay, that makes sense. Well then, you seem very healthy, guy. Just make sure not to overwork yourself on that farm. Oh, he looks out for you. Thanks for stopping in. Bye. He is Gufram Javi. Have some pickles. Have my pickle. Go to bed, Jess.
Soggy newspaper from the crab trap. That's not cool. So many blackberries.
Blackberries. I have the foraging upgrade, so I get 2 every bush shake. No.
That's cool.
She says no. You naughty girl. You naughty lady. You're supposed to. You're a mother. You're supposed to be a great, good, whatever the fuck, role model. You're supposed to be one of those.
She can't be a bad role model if her daughter doesn't see her. Where is everybody? Oh, they've got that thing today, don't they?
Oh yeah, they're if you're looking for Marnie, she's up yours. She's in bed at 8. Oh, Jesus. Well, it's nice that somebody goes to bed on time. Let's... I got... Is James in bed? Isn't your computer in your bedroom? What if he wants to go to bed? What if he wants to sleepy sleep? I know you don't have headphones on, so I could go like, James! James! Wake him up. Wake his butt up. James is fast asleep. Totally have headphones on. God damn it.
I've been putting raisins in George's oatmeal, but he hasn't said a word. I wonder if he even notices these things.
Oh, God.
Probably not.
I mean, he hasn't said anything yet.
See what else he can get away with then.
Like, I don't know. I could say something totally inappropriate here.
Pickles!
Pickles are gross. I'm sitting in the dark like a computer gremlin. Oh my god. So, fun fact, Alex. Jess has to work at 4:30 in the morning.
Ooh, that's gonna be...
And she has the same time zone as you do.
I'm gonna give Haley some bait. She was not happy. As she should be.
Good.
Good. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do, Jess? I'm gonna wake up Brandy. I'm gonna just send her stuff on Discord to tell her to text you to go to bed. Because you listen to Brandy, kinda. Not really.
Well, honestly, like, at this point, it's almost not worth sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah, it'd be like 4 hours.
Dare. Oh. Methinks I found a burgundy.
Hey there, buddy. How's it going?
I'm gonna do it, Jess.
I'm gonna spice that man. I do get sick of these seasonal fads. Hey, you know, I do too, but it is at the same time delicious, so, you know. If it were up to me, it wouldn't be a seasonal fad, it would just be a flavor.
You better not. Oh, I'm gonna totally do it. Sebastian is your love. Of course Sebastian is your love. Holy shit. Sebastian is basically all your tropes, except in teenage form.
Well, we don't know exactly if they're teenager or not. Or do we?
Everyone's at least 18, so he might still be teenage. Everybody's in dating and marriage age, let's just say. So it's kind of vague exactly where everybody's out.
So if any of this cooking stuff takes off, seriously, catch a fish without doing anything, just let it sit there. If it works, I guess. Anyway, if any of this cooking stuff takes off, and I've got, you know, the spare time and whatnot, I'll see if I can sink some extra time into doing other streams or YouTube videos or something for cooking.
Oh, dude, that would be so awesome, man. Like, I know because that channel kind of fell flat, but doing a stream would so kick ass.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. Like, I would totally follow you along. I would follow you along like one of those house moms in the freaking 80s who are trying to follow along and make a roast for a dinner party that's in 3 hours.
The big thing, well, okay, like, I would probably need to get a decent laptop, right? And I actually want to get some wireless cameras, like the kind that you would use for a surveillance system.
Uh-huh.
And like a local router set up in the kitchen, all feeds to the laptop. So I can just have it set up as a bunch of different like angles and layouts that I can switch between as I move about the kitchen. So it's always like whatever I'm working on or whatever, you know?
And you just have like hotkeys that would move the camera to perspective around, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be so awesome, dude. Totally do that.
And it's like, okay, that's cool for a start, like, but what I want to do, or what I thought would be really interesting, would be kind of like touching on what we were discussing earlier, like, one of the things I don't like, silly as this may sound, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yes.
They're really sweet. To me, they're really dry. Sugar actually dries out my mouth worse than salt does.
Oh.
Like,
I wonder you don't like sweet stuff.
Yeah, like, if it's a hot day, I can drink, like, root beer, and I can tell that, you know, it's liquid and it's hydrating, but at least my mouth feeling sticky and more dried out than it was. And something like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's like it has the entire shebang of, you know...
Salty and sweet.
Well, like, peanut butter is interesting because it can go in different directions. It can be salty or savory or sweet, or, like, it kind of walks a line between a few different flavors.
Mm-hmm.
But it does tend to be kind of dry, you know. Whoops, it is midnight. I need to hurry my ass home. You enjoy staring at that lake in the middle of the night, Sebastian.
He's edgy. TM. So yeah, Jess is actually a really good cook too. She was the one that helped walk me through. Yeah, she was the one that walked me through doing the carnitas I was doing.
Oh, cool.
Like, cause I got the recipe from a streamer who watches my stream, but I did like this was the first big thing I was doing. I had no the fuck idea, but she completely really walked me through and helped me out so much. But yeah, she cooks for her family, and she cooks like my family. We're not very cultural. Like we kind of stay like big staples are meatloaf and steak.
Oh.
But I want to try to break out of that. I want to try to make a lot of different things. Thing is, my dad is diabetic. Anything that's high in carbs, he can't have, and I want to make something that the whole family can.
Well, you know, if you look up stuff that falls under the ketogenic diet, that avoids just like carbs and sugars altogether. So anything that's approved for that, you're gonna immediately be like a-okay to use. Just a suggestion.
I'll take a look at that. Just said that she had some recipe she could pass to me too, and that would be awesome. But yeah, she's also a really excellent cook. I know, like my dad was trained as a chef, and then then you're a gourmand, and Jess cooks really wonderful dishes for her family, and here I am like I can put ramen noodles in tomato soup. Yum yum. I call it blood and guts, 'cause that's what it kind of looks like.
It's spaghetti.
Someone who had to cook for you in college. I think maybe you did a couple dishes for me. I don't think you did too much because you were busy with your own classes too, dude. Trying to say that I wasn't that much of a pain in the butt, but I know that's a lie. What have I made for you in the past? Do you remember? Man, you cook when I visit you. Not for your wedding, but when I came kind of just for a couple of short days, when Lily was still a baby, you cooked for me, but I don't remember what exactly you made. I'm sorry. I knew that you cooked something though, and I remember it was really good. Otherwise, that's the memory though, so that's better than it not being very good.
Do you need any red or purple mushrooms?
I think I'm good now.
Okay.
Lol. Did you drop off your axe?
I put it in the chest.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
I thought I did. Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I know you did. I'm sure you did. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it for you. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay!
Zungus. Actually, hello, Zungus. Come here.
Good kid. I'll make you my chicken dumps the next time you come over. Oh, I would love to try chicken dumplings. I never had it before. And curry. Oh god, I love curry. But like the only curry that we have is like you put it in the oven or the microwave kind, and it's still pretty good. It's like a coconut chicken curry. But like homemade curry or like restaurant quality curry, I absolutely love it. But my dad hates curry, so it was never something that was around. Curry's so good.
Which one is Marnie?
Marnie is the one that sells us animals.
Okay.
She was the one where like, oh, I would rather date her. That was her.
Okay.
Or you would rather date her.
Yep.
The first time I had curry was it wasn't that long ago either. My friend Jekka took me out to this Thai restaurant, and it was coconut pineapple shrimp curry. And you could choose like how hot you want, and I chose like medium. I didn't want it too hot, but it was still pretty spicy, and it was so delicious. It was, yeah, it was just tops. So good. Like there's something about spicy food and then having like rice, like having a nice neutral carb just to soak that all up is so good.
Would you be interested in making use of some like super pepper sauce?
I mean, I would definitely like to try it. I mean, I never heard of it.
It's
I mean, I'm up for it. Anything really. You know, as long as it's not crazy on vegetables.
Well, it has to be put in something that's being cooked.
So like a meat?
It can be a meat or a soup or a chili.
What about chicken?
That'll work. Anything that applies heat. I combine different chili peppers with vodka.
Mm-hmm.
And the vodka extracts the flavors from the chili peppers. But it still is, of course, vodka. So
like,
if you put it on a heat source and give it enough time to evaporate the liquor, then you're left behind with just like the chili particles, and you're good.
Yeah, you're just the alcohol cooks out.
Yeah. Most of it, anyway. I mean, there's always a little bit that gets left, of course.
Well, nothing you can get boozy on.
No, not really. I made it to find the train. What do I do with the train?
Go up. Alright, so hopefully something will drop. Like, it's definitely a maybe thing. But, I've never really had any good, drops from it. But you can, sometimes it drops coal or gold or something like that.
The fuck is up there? A thing. Anyway, yeah, because it extracts the capsaicin, and well, basically like the entire flavor of the pepper. It is extremely potent.
I mean, I know you like spicy food, but as you've said many times, spicy food doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't cooperate with me.
So, what do you use it for if you can't really eat it?
Most of the time it isn't for me.
Oh, okay.
It's for friends or gifts or stuff like that.
So it's like a homemade thing you make and you give it to people.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make it with other stuff too, but as far as like, you know, making it with like hot peppers, there are points where it'll work good in a soup or to season something, as long as I don't go overboard with it. But it's not much for me. It's more so for others.
How are you on spicy food, Jess? I know your mom is absolutely crazy over it. Jess's mom would if she would basically take pepper and mix it with hot sauce in restaurants if they don't have, and she like smothers it in everything she eats if I remember correctly. Like she's got to have hot food all the time. You love most of it. I'm definitely like so once in a while we have sriracha mayo, and that's about something that it was too hot though. Then well, no, that's fair enough. If it was too hot where it ruins the flavor, who wants that? I mean, your mom, obviously, as we established.
Well, there has to be a balance, and there's actually some people are more sensitive to capsaicin than others. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
A little bit of spice in a dish, even in something that's not supposed to be spicy, can give it better flavor. Because
bring out other stuff.
Capsaicin goes and kind of does a shotgun approach with the flavor receptors on your tongue. The capsaicin doesn't just trigger heat; it triggers a lot of other stuff. So, it can help enhance the flavors of something else, make it pop. But if you use a little too much, then of course it overwhelms it and it doesn't,
Yeah. Jess says that her mom loves her Carolina Reapers.
That's awesome.
She could have her do a hot pepper challenge, Jess. Be like, have her like pop in like a food, like you're all wimps.
Did you see the video with the two girls trying to do that?
I did not. Did it end horribly?
Oh, so horribly. They look like a couple of high school girls, and they look like I hate to say this, but stereotypical cheerleader type, like oh ha 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 tee hee hee. They're sitting there in like yoga pants and a bra on their like back porch or something, and they're going, oh yeah, we're gonna do the Carolina Reaper challenge, da da, and thinking like this is gonna be hilarious, and oh, it might hurt, but it'll get them views. It got them views, all right. It turned into an absolute fucking disaster.
God.
They put them in, and within I don't know, a few seconds, they spit them out, and we're going, oh god, no, and shouting and crying, and they're trying to drink water to get it to cool down, and there are points where they're just like curled up screaming, and it's like, what did you expect?
They thought it was no biggie.
I'm sorry. This is what you get for not doing your homework. You have to realize like the difference of scale on when you're dealing with that shit.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, it ends awful. And I would feel bad, except I mean that's it's their own dumb fault, They
were stupid, and they paid the price for it. Like, did someone join us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Hey there, Tude. How's it going?
You just fucking call me Tude?
I'm sorry, is that inappropriate?
No, I was just never happened before. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I have the multi-Twitch up, and there is a 5th person tapped up there.
Oh, multi-Twitch has a problem sometimes. Is it just like a bunch of random gobbledygook for their whatever?
I mean, I can pronounce it as Lurkwiz, but that's about as far as I go. It's LRKWZ.
Is it actually showing anything, though?
No.
I think I noticed it happen the most if you, like, tried to go back to... Why would you make a fishing magnet? Whatever. If you keep trying to go back to the multi-Twitch repeatedly, it will glitch up and start entering multiple tabs. Sometimes it'll just throw together random garbage, which will be, like, later compiled into a name. Or other times, it will go and make duplicates of the windows. There was one point when I was working on it, I had like 3 copies of each of us up all at the same time.
Oh, there we go. I fixed it.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the how we're forwarding or the coding or anything. Just multi-twitch itself has some problems.
So, do you want this to be the last day for tonight?
We can probably do...
We'll do a couple more?
Yeah, I think we can manage that.
Alright.
Hey there, Marnie. How's it going? Mr. Dude. Goes to say hello, but they simply won't pay attention to me unless I have their favorite treat, cave carrots. So since I'm scared of the mines, I thought, well, maybe you'd bring me a cave carrot when you have the chance.
I got a bunch of them. I've been saving now, because you can make root platter when winter rolls around.
Become friends, I want to share some recipes with you. I hope you like this. Marnie got rhubarb pie.
Ooh! Oh, and you can go get the mayor's pants now.
Found some good quality stone. Maybe you can build with it or something. George. Thanks, George. Sending me rocks in the mail. Fucking.
But what you can do is, so you're probably friends with Marnie at this point.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the quest about finding the mayor's shorts?
Yeah. Oh, are those his in her bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Awesome. Because I was looking at that when I was trying to find her earlier, and I was like, that must be Shane's room. And then I'm looking at it and like, no, there's a game system in one, and like obviously Child's room in the other, and that can't. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was a while ago, but that was like the scandalous reveal that I didn't want to put on you right away. Like, because I remember you said, "Oh, Marnie is you find her the most attractive," and like, "Oh, well, she's kind of taken in a way." For whatever reason, they want to keep it secret, though.
Keep it all low key.
Yeah, even though they're both, I guess it's because he's the mayor and they're older. I don't know.
They're adults. They're allowed to put their genitalia where they want.
Yeah, they can boink whatever.
With permission, of course. Let's.
Oh, well, of course, yes. We all want everyone to be, consensual. Alright, so I have enough to make the first stable, or the stable. I don't know if we're going to need 2 or not. So I'm going to go quick.
Oh, you dingbat. Ah! Okay, better. Fine. Finally. Thank you.
Dingbat?
One of those things where, like, trying to water a thing, and it's like you miss, and you miss again, and it's like, what am I doing wrong? Just like, it's like your character is still tired or like hungover or something, so they're just stumbling around the field like pouring water on everything except the one plant they're trying to reach.
Oh gosh.
Anyway, so my big concept is I want to try and come up with something where I can make foods, make dishes, cave carrots. Do you know where your cave carrots are?
If you go into my fridge in my house, there's some there.
Oh, okay.
No, not that one, the other one. I kind of moved my stuff because that was where the kitchen was. Ended up, showing up.
Wait, what?
Okay, got him?
Yeah.
Alright.
I take it you were looking at my stream when I went in there?
Yeah, I'm like, I was looking like,
Yeah,
you were
because
going into, yeah.
you were like, no, not that one. And as you said that, I literally entered yours. So I was like, but fucking, I don't, what?
Sorry.
It's okay. No, just perfect timing on that.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna go get...
So I want to come up with things that... Oh, a cutscene. Oh my god! Oh, the game crashed.
No! Beans.
Mm.
Oh, it's just completely frozen for you. Christ. Oh, there it goes.
Alright, well, I'll relaunch it. I'll try again, and I won't do the carrot quest right away. We'll give it a few days. Hopefully it's just one of those same glitches.
Well, it didn't crash at night when I tried to save.
Yeah, no, it was something that triggered... I'll check the log later, whatever. Okay.
Stupid. Stupid.
Let me know when you want me to load up.
Go on. Do it.
Okay, doing it now. So yeah, want to work on certain dishes or dishes that incorporate either a certain style of food. Yes, okay, you're going to tell me about your goats again. Thanks. I know I will get you the carrots later when it will not destroy the world. Thank you. Got another notice from her, rhubarb pie. Thank you, Marnie. I appreciate it. George, thanks for the rocks. Not quite sure if you're being a jerk or if you're sincere, but I'll take them anyway.
He used to be a miner, so he is being sincere.
Ah.
Because he can tell what a good rock is. That means he likes you.
So if I make a I don't care for Bloody Marys usually because you know they fucking taste like tomato, right? Duh. But if I make my own Bloody Marys, I know how to make them in such a way that I appreciate them. And I like that sort of a challenge. To take
something. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
To take something that somebody doesn't like and make it in such a way that they can appreciate it. You know.
Goes for yourself too.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I remember my father used to always poo-poo vegetarians, and that's, I mean, German cooking, right? You know, there's a lot of meat in there, so that makes it difficult. But, you know, even though that may not be the way I want to maintain my diet, I'm not gonna snub somebody for it, and I actually look forward to the opportunity to cook for them, because by restricting what my ingredients are, it actually forces me to get a bit more creative with how I build a dish. There's something else I was gonna do. Whatever. It's yeah, that kind of stuff is interesting. So, you know, I want to go and do a few of these things for myself, but also make dishes for other people. Just kind of like, you know, oh, you think you don't like this, but if I work it just the right way, I can still make it palatable.
If you fanoodle with it.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you want to do something for me, my challenge for you is stir fry. Because, stir fry is mostly, you know, a lot of those cooked vegetables that I don't really like. But I like the meat aspect of it. So, and teriyaki, I love teriyaki.
Well, in that case, actually, because that's one of the easiest things around, honestly. For me, like, whenever we're making dinner and we have a bunch of leftovers, like, honestly, like, dinner last night was stir-fry of a bunch of leftovers. And, you know, just, like, whatever the hell you want to blend together. So... What? Oh, thank you, Chase DWT. That's, I still need to change that alert. Thanks, I appreciate the host.
Yeah, thanks, dude. On behalf of Alex, I thank you. I mean, even though he said thank you too, so it's not really behalf of him. It's just... Also, another thank you.
It's going. It's smooth. It's just been a chill evening. Talking about this and that, cooking food a lot. some plans for the future.
We be chillin'.
Yeah, that's mostly been it. How's your evening going?
And thank you for offering me to cook me stir fried, Jess. Alright.
But if you take a bunch of the vegetables that you like, and you especially go for, like... Oh, there's a bunch of bubbles. That'll work.
Ooh, bubbles.
Oh, okay. Well, there isn't going to be too much left of the stream, honestly. We had a game crash, so we're making up for some lost time, but I was supposed to be turning in at 1 anyway, so it's only going to be a couple more days.
Yeah.
days on in the game, but you know, thanks all the same. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that too, so very much.
Yeah. Alex is a great guy and an entertaining dude, and you knew that already because you follow. So thank you.
You talked me up so much, I don't know what to say after that.
Just be like, aw. I know you're not a aw kind of person. I don't think I've ever heard you say aw, but you know. I could feel it in your soul. Mm. Okay, so stir fry is one of the easiest.
Sorry, yeah. I was trying to snag a treasure chest at the same time.
No, it's okay. I think we're both kind of. I noticed we're both kind of brain farty today, so it happens.
So you'd want to start with. I mean, like, to me, oil's important. You want to, in this case, you would want to put certain aromatics in right away, like your garlic and your meat, and get that sizzling up, and then once the meat is cooked, I would say throw in your vegetables, and you would probably want to stick with vegetables that are the easiest one would be vegetables that are
Vegetables that are
like, I want to say dense. like carrots are the best example I have. You know, carrots are really hard and they take a long while to cook down. Carrots, parsnips, radishes, all this stuff are going to be things that you can toss in that are not going to turn to mush quickly. So you can heat them up, get them coated with sauce and flavor, and just... you can try and go for tender crisp, which to me is kind of like the perfect target area. But if that's not working for you, if that's still too mushy, then basically just warm the vegetables through a bit.
That's probably what I would do, because I don't like if there's like I don't like cooked carrots, so if there's like too much give, it's...
Yeah. And I mean, like, you can do this with the softer vegetables too. If you want to have a blend of them, you need to separate them. Most of the time, you want to cook them in the order of like hardest to softest anyway, to preserve them to some extent. But you would want to, the ones that are really dense, like carrots, you put them in first. And you want to, of course, keep them moving constantly. That's why it's called stir fry. You want to have a huge pan for this, or a wok. I mean, that would be preferable. But if you don't, like a saute pan will do. That's what we use.
Probably what we have, yeah.
So you toss your dense ones in first, the ones that take a long time to cook, and you start to get them warming through. Shortly thereafter, you toss in your ones that are medium range, like your celery and your onions, because they're going to break down a lot faster. So if you get the carrots cooking first and then the celery and the onions after that, the point is to try and get them to all finish at the same time. Follow what I'm saying? Okay.
Yes.
And then the last ones you're going to put in are your leafy greens. If you want anything like spinach or cabbage or bok choy or any of those are going to be the last ones that hit, because they're the stuff that wilts like immediately. And if that's still too much for you, I would actually say don't throw them in while you're actually cooking. Cook everything else up and literally throw those in after the fact, just so they have a chance to get a little warm.
That's probably what I would do. Like, I like it when they still have a crisp thumb.
Yeah, well, the phrase that I hear used a lot is tender crisp, and this is one of those things where, like, to me, the prime example is an onion. If you take an onion and you, like, fry it up a little bit, you know, you cook it all the way to where it gets caramelized, that's way too much. Even where it's floppy, that's a little bit, that's not what you're going for. You know,
I do like grilled onions. Like, cooked onions. I do like them when they're cooked.
Okay, so this works as a good example of you actually know the different levels of like texture and what you're looking for. So grilled onions are too much. That's the point where, like any other vegetables, they become mushy and soggy, right? And fresh onions, you know, like if you can't really bend them, they just snap because they're too rigid. Tender crisp is the point where they start to bend a little bit, but when you bite into them, they still have a pop. And personally, that's where I like a bunch of other vegetables to end up as well. But if that's still too mushy for you, then no. Literally, you're just trying to hit them long enough to warm through, and then that's it. You know, you really don't need them in the pan longer than that. You know, you're trying to avoid that basically.
Yes. Maybe that's something I'll try. Cause the idea of stir fry appeals to me. It's just that when most people make it, they throw bell peppers in there, and bell peppers make me gag. So it's kind of mixed feelings.
In fact, there are other things you can try throwing in there. Stuff that is frozen instead of fresh might be a little good for you, because then it takes longer to totally break down. But if in there you mix in, like, let's say, diced carrots, peas, and corn, that's a nice mixture.
That sounds good.
And the corn never really breaks down to the point where it totally gets mushy, you know? There was one that we made a few weeks back that was kind of a southwestern style stir fry. We decided to toss black beans in there, and we had, like I said, corn and a few other things. I really should have gone with like smoked salt and some other shit to give it more of a barbecue flavor. But there are certain things that, you know, they won't get mushy. Like, you know, corn won't, beans won't. Beans will pretty much burn before they do that.
I do like beans too. I actually like a lot of beans that people don't like. Kidney beans.
I don't know. I've never had a problem with beans. I like almost all of them.
My mom doesn't like them. But like they make those kind of those bean dishes where they have all the different types of beans, and those are really.
Like lima beans are kind of like they're dangerous because they have a very strong taste, something that a lot of people dislike.
Okay, maybe lima bean. I don't. Have I even had them? But they come off as more veggie taste. That kind of veggie taste I don't.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of people dislike them. Fava beans are related to lima beans, as are butter beans. And butter beans are huge.
Jess loves old beans. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you have painful diarrhea.
To me, I think the biggest thing with lima beans is like they have a strong flavor. So, going to rain all day tomorrow. Yay! Oh, she's building the stable.
Yes. And we have grapes.
So to me, lima beans are one of those things where, like, if you decide you're gonna make it like a side dish for dinner, you're asking for trouble, because that's like asking somebody to just have a side of liver. It's such a strong flavor. There are people there who just can't handle it. But if you mix it with something, then it blends together better, and you have a much higher chance of, you know, it actually working. So to me, lima beans are something that's better in like a soup or a dip or whatever.
Mm. Alright, so I do want to save the sunflowers for sunflower oil, because that's a thing.
Alright, we have 61 pieces of hay left, just so you know.
Ooh. Why don't we go ahead and you can cut some stuff if you want.
Do we want to wait for it to grow longer?
Well, there's like this whole bunch, like big clump of it, just kind of on the west side of the pond.
Alright, let me feed the chickens, and then I'll do the thing. No, do not eat egg! No, no, no. One of the things I want to do, I want to go to some sort of a chili cook-off, and I want to make a chili that relies on black beans.
Cool. I eat that. I love black beans.
I think they have a, like, I don't want to say a rich flavor, but whatever it is, it's
good. It's a good flavor.
Yeah, and it's something that goes underappreciated, something that I think would work well with chili. The preliminary experiments I've done with it have gone well, anyway.
what is the more favorable beans for chili?
Favorable? Do you mean popular?
Yeah, because it sounds like black beans are a bit like you like to challenge the system. So what makes it so that black beans aren't popular, and another type of bean is?
I don't know. I think it's just a matter of what was used traditionally. I don't know if there was a certain thing that was preferred one over the other. I know that usually it's pinto beans. Sometimes you might have kidney beans. But growing up, my mom would make... I mean, my dad was primarily the one who was the cook, but there were a few things my mom would do. And that was like chili and meatloaf. Which is funny, because I never saw my dad make meatloaf, and when he finally did, man, did he fuck it up bad.
Oh, no.
He tried to make meatloaf out of venison.
Out of what? Venison?
Save the Star Whale says they make chili with black beans. Also kidney beans and white beans. Yes. I made a turkey chili at one point. No, not turkey. Well, I did make a turkey chili. No, I made a chicken chili at one point with white beans.
Ooh.
But yeah, he tried to make meatloaf out of venison, and
Oh.
holy shit. Like, not a bad idea, but like I said, I had only ever seen my mom make meatloaf, and after this abomination was produced, I'm going like, literally? Are you serious? Are you saying that he has never made meatloaf before because he doesn't know fucking how? Because that's sure what it seemed like.
That's kind of funny. That's very funny.
It was... It was kind of like a soggy block of ground venison.
Ooh.
Like, it still had a bunch of fat on it and a bunch of moisture, and of course those cooked out. But it was so flavorless. Like, he didn't put any spices in it, and he didn't put any binding agent in it either. So, like, it's falling apart.
No oatmeal or anything?
No!
Jesus.
So...
I even know you need to put oatmeal in that shit.
Not necessarily. You can use other things too. You need a binding agent, though.
Yes.
And, yeah, it's like... I'm going, what the fuck happened here? And it was really damp, and it was crumbly, and, like, I had to slather that stuff in just, like, A1 to get it down. And I'm going, what the fuck went wrong? And I didn't even think about it, and later it's like, oh, there's no binding agent, there were no spices, there was no nothing. He basically, like, took a bunch of ground up venison, dumped it in a tray, and put it in the oven like, it's meatloaf.
Well, the thing is if it's a loaf, that kind of gives the idea that it's bread, and even bread needs a binding agent. That's usually how it works, right?
Depends on what kind of bread. Thanks!
I'm trying to give you your axe, but I keep... Sorry. This is not working.
No, it needs to
Alright,
be in the chest.
I'm gonna go in and put in a chest for you.
You needed to axe me something.
That I did.
Most of the time I think that sort of joke is dumb, but in this case that was appropriate.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
If you don't have an axe when you say, I need to axe you a question, it's not funny. What's the reference?
Okay, no, that's fair. I mean, it doesn't... It's not a pun unless it refers to something.
Yeah. I mean, you can come up with certain things that like mash two words together, and that can be clever. But I don't consider it a pun. For it to be a pun, it has to be relevant to the situation somehow. And
yes. I think it's wordplay. But for it to be a pun, it has to there has to be a connection. All right.
But bread, it depends on what you're using. Like, with wheat, when you knead it, it forms gluten, and that acts as like, the thing that helps keep it together. I mean, even if you don't have that, honestly, you can make bread. It'll be really flat and kind of plain. You can have bread that's basically just like, flour and water and.
Is that what tortillas are? Or
basically.
yeah.
Bagels. Bagels. I think bagels are yeastless bread, if I'm remembering.
What?
Yeastless?
Oh yes, yes.
No yeast.
I don't know. I know they have to do a lot in order to make bagels. Like you got to boil them twice or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm getting it wrong. I don't know. But there.
I mean, there's. Oh, sorry.
There are ones that they. I mean, bread's like the flour becomes the binding agent itself practically. But if you have something that it doesn't set up properly, then it's still going to be kind of a mess. You end up with more of a cracker.
Crackers are pretty good, but not what you're going for when you're trying to get bread.
Nope. What the hell? Why is my character flashing colors?
Oh, did it stop just now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the mines, and I got jinxed, and it kind of makes me flash color. So I guess there's still like a link between us, even though it's multiplayer.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like it's bad or anything. I'm out on the riverbank just like enjoying a rave, whatever. But God
dang it.
I'm actually starting to get tired. That's good. I was concerned I would not. But yeah, earlier today I was actually thinking about a way to make a PB&J that I would, enjoy. And I'm trying to come up with a tomato product that I would like. I mean, like, I like ketchup, that's... So I can say, yes, there's already a tomato product that I like, but I mean one that has, like, more tomato flavor to it. Because I kind of like sun-dried tomatoes.
No, not me. Not me. But glad that you kind of like them.
I don't really like. It's not like I want to eat them straight. There was one place they had some organic ones, and they were. I didn't want to like necessarily like. I did try one plain. And they weren't bad. A lot of the element that's nasty was gone. They tasted really sweet, though, and that kind of weirded me out. They were okay. But when I like them most is when they're in, again, another dish. Like, had this pasta dish that has sun-dried tomatoes in it. And whenever I hit one of those, the flavor of it with the cheese sauce blends together really well.
I guess. I'm not good. You want to call it after this day, or one more day? What's up? What do you want to do?
We'll do one because of the setback, and then that's it.
All right.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I'll just cross that 130 threshold and I will be set. Anyway, yeah. I'm thinking if I get like some kind of like oh, and she just keeps working. That poor woman.
Hey, we're paying her. We're paying her good money for.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm gonna see if there's some way I can just like cook down a bunch of pureed tomato, get it to reduce and kind of like brown, like caramelize, and maybe I can get it to condense the like savory flavor. Oh yeah, that's right. It's raining. I forgot about that.
Oh, it's raining. It's pouring.
Guess I will tend to the chickens.
Yes.
Anyway, Where, oh, are they all just hanging out inside?
Yeah, they don't come out when it rains.
Oh, cool. That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I didn't want the egg, I wanted the hay. Whatever. Oh, I need to go pick up my improved axe. I keep forgetting it.
Yep, still there. It's actually in the one I'm at. Okay. Go ahead and grab it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The copper axe.
Yes.
Oh, hey! Horse!
Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, it's my stupid horse. Name your horse. What do you want to name it?
You pick this time.
There you go.
The horse goat.
A horse named Goat. Okay, so is it there for you, or is this...
No, you got it.
Okay, go for it. Go nuts.
Do I need to worry about it trampling crops?
Nope. It's literally just a place to get... It's just a form of going places faster. It can't fit... The horse can't fit, because you are... So, instead of being one square big, you are two long squares big.
Okay, yes.
You're gonna have some trouble fitting in some certain areas. But other than that... And I guess, So I guess we are gonna need a second stable. But that's not a big deal.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm going to... drop up a few more things, and I'm just gonna go right in the mines. If you don't mind.
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna keep trying to bring in fish.
Yay!
They're fish.
Fish. Probably should drop some of that stuff off.
We also made some chili at one point using pumpkin.
Ooh.
It was delicious. Actually, that was the chili I made with it was pumpkins and white beans and chicken. And yeah, it was great. But oh man, you get gas in the way it smelled.
Pumpkin is actually a laxative often used for dogs.
Huh.
So, yeah, pumpkin makes you go.
It didn't have that effect on me, just gas.
Oh.
But the way it oh boy. Like, I had a bunch of leftovers and I gave some to my brother. And I was like, dude, you know, this stuff is awesome. I think you're gonna really enjoy it. It'll help you with, like, you know, your exercise and your workout routine. Well, I gotta warn you, like, you know, it'll give you pumpkin farts.
Give you the toots.
I mean, like, gas is one thing, but when it smells like pumpkin, it's like, the fuck is wrong here?
Oh, God.
And he was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then later I was talking to him, he's like, oh my god, you weren't kidding. Like, I was in the garage, I blew it up, and the entire thing, I was like, oh my god, pumpkin fart. I'm going, damn, dude.
That's funny.
I mean, I had some problems worse than me.
I mean, it's smelling like pumpkins is not the worst smell.
If it were just pumpkins, yes, but the odd combination of everything else in there, it is not a pleasant thing.
Oh, you mean like pumpkins and methane?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not good.
It just smells like... It ends up smelling like some concoction of rotten produce, basically.
Ugh. Alright, now I'm going to the mines. What was that?
That was a hiccup. A really temperamental one.
It sounded like someone just punched you in the gut, honestly. That's what it sounded like.
Oh, just a hiccup. Oh my god, how long am I gonna fight with this damn fish? Wow. A 61-inch catfish.
Oh, catfishes only come out when it's raining.
A 61-inch gold star catfish.
Nice. Because your fishing stats are so high. You're getting a bunch of gold stars. Did Linus teach you sashimi yet?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't really like sashimi. I mean, it's chewy. That's my main thing. It's just too chewy.
Well, it has to be, like, I mean, some of it can be the cut of fish.
That's
I don't know. I don't know. It depends. Like, it is a bit much for me, honestly.
Like when it's raw fish and when it's on rice, and it's just a small amount, I can handle it a lot better. But sashimi is usually pretty big pieces.
Yeah. Again, it depends on the type. Like, I have a lot easier time with certain types of tuna or orange salmon than I do with traditional, like, let's say pink salmon or other types of tuna.
I think I even had like I've only had, like, as much as I love sushi, I haven't, or like, you know, like I haven't really ever had real exotic stuff. Like, I usually pretty much just have maki rolls, because that's kind of like most of the sushi at this point. The most sushi I've eaten has been store bought, and that's usually always maki rolls.
Oh, do they not have any restaurants out there?
We do, but they're super expensive. Landlocked landlocked state, and I live in a touristy kind of town.
Oh, so everything's expensive anyway.
Yeah. Like, there's a couple restaurants where there's this one restaurant named Genki's where, if you can catch it on, they got this these sushi specials, but they kind of had it happen at random, and I don't really know how to go there when they actually have one of their specials. But I mean, their sushi is good, but not the best I've had.
Hmm. Well, if I do ever manage to make it around your way, see what I can do about making some.
That would be awesome, dude. Or I can, visit you someday and actually go to a good restaurant.
Either or.
Apparently Jess, her town recently got a conveyor belt sushi place, and I'm like, freaking jealous.
The cool thing about making it at home, like, this is what we do every year for my brother's birthday, or have for the past, 2 or 3. I'll cook up a pot of sticky rice. I have some... They're actually supposed to be bamboo placemats, but they're perfect for rolling sushi.
Oh, I used to work at Bed Bath & Beyond, and people would buy that for that reason.
Yeah, except I managed to snag mine at the fucking Dollar Tree.
Hey, cheaper.
Yep. Anyway, so that's our rolling mat, and I have a really sharp, thin knife. And buying seaweed sheets is not expensive. Well, I mean, it kind of is, because it feels like you're paying a lot for these little, sheets of paper. But it's not. It really isn't. And you need to get, some your ingredients and your spices, basically. And fish, I don't know if this is the case throughout the U.S. or just California, but fish is required to be frozen for 48 hours after catch. No matter how short a distance it's being transported. They cannot sell it to you straight off the boat because it may contain parasites, and the only way you kill those parasites is you freeze it.
Well, not if it's from the ocean.
No, it still can.
That's the whole reason why you don't make sushi out of freshwater. Because freshwater fish, there's no salt to kill to kill those parasites or that bacteria or whatever the.
You can still have sea parasites. So
Right.
any fish, it doesn't matter what it is. At least out here, again, I don't know if it's California or the whole U.S., but minimum 48 hours. So whether something is oh, we just got this the other day, or it's been sitting in a freezer, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same because it was literally frozen right after it was caught. The big question is, how long has it been sitting around in the store?
Yeah.
If you can get it when it's actually frozen, that's better. If it's been sitting in a display case for half the day, it'll work. It won't be great. And if it's been there for a day and a half, I mean, you could use it, but you probably don't want to. Alright, I'm heading back, considering the hour. Certain fish are going to work a lot better than others. Salmon and tuna, yeah, those are cool.
You got a commenter.
I got a what? Oh, hey there, Comet Sky. We're sorry. We're just wrapping up, actually. It's Stardew Valley. Oh, fuck, I forgot to put my things in the sale box.
I'm just quick doing the same. Alright, heading to bed.
Yeah, you got here just in time to watch us wind down. Sorry. We're gonna do it earlier, but then we got hosted, so it's like, well, fuck it. Better hold out a little bit longer. Now it's like, nope, can't. Wow, made more money with the fish than the farming this time around.
Ooh. Mr. Fancy Fishing.
Well, hey, when you catch like a 5-foot catfish, that does count for something.
Well, yeah. Look, if you look at catfish, sell for 1,500 just from the 4 you caught. If you press the plus button, you get to
I
see
already
the
closed it.
breakdown. Okay.
This is the multiplayer beta.
Did you want to do another day, or is this we're calling it?
No, I need to go. I need to go.
All right.
I am going to see what the weather report says for tomorrow. Because I don't think it changes when you reload. I think it already has it determined.
No, it's set.
Alright, so yeah, that's it. Sorry, Comet Sky. I am... yeah. No. It's the week. Got work to do. Kind of. I mean, not like work. I am starting the shutdown of my business, which I'm happy about, actually, quite a bit. But...
Celebrate!
yeah.
Celebrate!
Do you have the big 12-hour septathlon coming up on Saturday, though, the 30th? That's going to be starting at 4 p.m. here, my time. So the Pacific time. And going till 4 a.m., you know, the next day.
I know it's supposed to be like, I know it's supposed to be like, you know, your celebration to affiliate, but I see Alex is starting a new chapter in his life, kind of celebration too.
Well, that too, yeah. Things are changing up, and I'll make it for the better. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Tomorrow I get to help a client, one of the ones that I need to wrap up with, and get a check from, and then I'm gonna be going through the list of all my giveaway games and breaking them up on which ones are going to be mentioned at the event, and for which game. So, anyway, yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Take care. I'll be around tomorrow, and yeah, talk to you then.
Bye-bye.